in the last segment, we were looking at the stock boost port channel, which is right here on the uncut case. Now, as we move over to the cut one, and I have installed the cylinder right here to show you, this is what the boost port looks like when it's cut out. The channel, which allows full access for the fuel charge to go up and into the rear boost port. And as you can see, the area right here has been cut for the piston, and on the other side it's been cut for the piston there. And the next thing that I want to show you, that's looking right down the barrel. The next problem that can pop up is, let me see if I can take this off. It's about 9 pounds. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. And that's the kind of camera. Wait. This is the kind of camera that I use. Let's see if I can. For a gentleman that wanted to see what kind of camera I use. That's what kind of camera I use. Now, if we take the crank with the, this is a crank with a piston on it, and we'll take the crank and we'll put it in here. And I'll show you, I'll give you a full motion of how the piston goes up and down with the stroke of the crank and what could be a problem. Now, this is in a little bit backwards, but it doesn't matter. So you have the piston right here. Now, when you have the crank off and the cylinder off, or what you want to do is you want to go through the full motion as you come, and you want to do this with the cylinder on and off. So you want to go all the way down to your full motion. And what you want to look for is right here. This area. All kinds of different piston kits come with different piston cylinders. And you want to make sure at its bottom dead center that you're not hitting the crank, the top of the crank right here. That does happen. It's quite common. And if you were to go to put all this together and have a perfect cylinder fit and a perfect crank fit, and if these bottom skirts right here were to come down after your first kick and hit on this, well, your engine's gone. So this comes down right here. I wish I could get a better deal on that. And another point I want to make out is this is the boost port cutout on this piston. Now, some have a boost port that's cut out like that. This other piston, which I have, has a boost port cut out like this. Some don't have it, the rear boost port cut out for the piston. But what happens is we go down, you see, and if you'll notice that the opening to the boost port and the opening of the piston, what this allows is more fuel to go up this channel right here, because it's got a large opening right there on the back. So we want to make sure that the piston comes down and it does not hit on here. The larger ones, 54 millimeters, they tend to do that. But this is about I think it's about a 50 millimeter, I think, right around there. So that's the next thing you want to check. All right, and then when we, oh, okay, let's see. All right, that's probably the next thing you want to check on that. I gotta think about my next video. Okay.